Yes, that's a main historical news. ISIS just wants to leave a legacy of death. That's their goal, to leave a legacy of death, a historical legacy of death. Beheadings, butcherings, and whatever. But they're bound to leave a legacy of death. They're going to fight till the end, but they're going to leave a legacy of death like the world's never known since Hitler. They're butchering and slaughtering people everywhere. But they want to leave a legacy of death. They don't want peace. They don't want peace. They want to leave a legacy of death for people to follow for years to come. They want to set precedents and hard-line extremists for other people to follow. But they're leaving a legacy of death wherever they go. They're leaving a legacy of death. They're leaving a legacy of death. And this is what they want to do. They want to leave a legacy of death. They're hoping and praying that they leave a legacy of death. And that's what they're doing. And that's all they're doing. They're killing whoever goes over there. Whoever goes over there, people join them, they get their heads chopped off. They get killed, they get a car bomb attached to their back, blow somebody up, or they drive a car bomb into somebody. This group just wants to leave a legacy of death. They want to leave a legacy of death. They have nothing on their mind, nothing to think about, but hardline extremism, which means death, leaving death, leaving a long-line legacy of death. You know they're going to run out of people. They're going to run out of time. But in the meantime, they're going to leave the legacy of death like never before, says Hitler. They're going to leave a legacy of death across 3 nations, Afghanistan, Iraq, and Syria. They're going to leave a legacy of death. I promise you, they're going to leave one big legacy of death. And that's what they're there for. That's what ISIS is there for. They're not there for jihads or holy wars or anything. They're there to leave a legacy of death that the world will not forget. They're there to leave a legacy of death. They're going to fight to the last person. They're going to leave a legacy of death like the world has never seen since Hitler. They're going to leave. They're going to kill and slaughter and butcher and behead and chop off heads, and they're going to televise it, and it's going to be gruesome, and it's going to be even more gruesome. They burn a man alive. They burn a man alive. They're leaving a legacy of death and torture and butcher like nothing else on this planet. This is not a long video, but this is the truth. They want to leave a legacy of death. ISIS wants to leave a legacy of death. And that's the truth. That's the truth of life. That's the truth of life. ISIS wants to leave a legacy of death. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to leave a legacy of death. Doesn't matter if it's a child, a woman, or a man. It doesn't matter. They don't care who they kill or why they kill. So just so they kill. They're leaving a legacy of death is all they're doing. They're leaving a legacy of death. ISIS is leaving a legacy of death. That's all they're going to do. That's all they're going to continue to do until the last one's wiped off the earth. That's a shame. It's a shame. It's really a shame. What they're doing is such a mockery of life, so much devastation of human life that it's not pitiful. The devastation of human life that's not pitiful. When you kill women and children, behead people, burn people alive, something's wrong with something's wrong with these people. Something really went wrong with these people at birth or something. Because nobody does this. Nobody does this. This isn't a war where you kill children or women. You kidnap women if you be raped, and sodomized and abused and made to fight. That's not a war. That's not a war. It's a legacy of death. That's what it is. It's a legacy of death. And that's what ISIS wants to leave. It's a legacy of death. You can see it in everything they do. It's death. Everything they do brings death. Every day brings new death for the Islamic State. Every day brings new death for the Islamic State. They're leaving a legacy of death across the nations. But people are fighting. People are fighting. And that's the only reason they're running. The only reason they're running is people are fighting. And they're fighting to move back into other areas now. They're leaving a legacy of death. This is something you don't think the story about. Thank you for watching. They are leaving a legacy of death. And that's all ISIS is doing, is leaving a legacy of death.